deja vu, spitting, deja vu, deja vu, spitting, spitting, deja vu, spitting.
Talking about style. To my mom, son never knew her so easy, she just gave me up. So child service had to come and they picked me up. And of course tried to place me for 3 years. Finally a couple said okay. Only a few years after that they split apart when he went his separate way. Rocking the foundation to the beginnings of a home. Contemplating sending me back, a woman struggling to make it on her own. A school teacher, dynamic get shot out of her own family. Till they came to the wall of a Bronx apartment robbed. I had a grandmother from uptown Boston Road who loved the Mets more than the Yanks. I thought it was funny, but I'm cooking for real, so I always gave thanks. But she had a strained relationship with her only daughter that began when I was late to learn life was even harder. When it was segregation, poor education, war rights, black power. The years went on, we tried, but it was like living night to night. And the atmosphere stayed tense, the smallest reason she drank, we fight. In the heat of the moment, sarcastic, she always blasted. That's why nobody ever wanted your ass, she was abandoned. And off the Smitty for 113, people take a gang of us camping. And we be swimming, playing ball, and jumping all over rocks. And she used to say, you need to leave the house or to calm down before the argument. So the next time it happened, I came back the following morning. And it would later turn into the same story all over again. Every time she drank, it was like, well, you slept last night, sleep there again. 12 going on 13, that's when I got heavily into writing, which was 7 years in this renaissance of the movement had ignited. And I'd be following the stars, bombing the streets all night. Then it turned into trying to eat, not get caught rocking and sit to Sparfit. And in the evening times, I rode the F-line from Stillwell Ave to Hillside at 179. When I would trip each way, through the round trips 4 times it'd be day. And I'll be ripping the insides and outsides all night waiting, trying to stay awake. To gain a greater perspective on life, to the elements till I run out of paint. I used to hate the holidays. It was always a week attention to patch things up. And usually by the second week of January, things would erupt. And happened on a school night during the winter storm. Found it out, finding there was no problem to yell, yo, get the f out. 11 p.m., 6 inches of falling, ain't nobody out. And as I walk through the block, I can feel the people sleeping as I pass their house. And it'll be a 3-mile trek to the preferred right routes. Time to plunge into the depths, go out and then dime and go all out. But crime is up in the city for the new year. There's mad cops in location. It was like that as I trekked through the snow to the next 4 stations. And I couldn't jump a damn turnstile anywhere. I like jacket, no hat, no hoodie, or long johns, rocking spring gear, freezing. And I felt like in a matter of time I was about to drop. I changed direction, headed to Brooklyn, through the Southern Boulevard, J stop. Finally inside, spoke to the moment crying, about to lose my mind. I should be that toy in the bed, dreaming about being a doctor or design. And why has there been so much bad luck in my life since the beginning? And I'm not seeing like there's any ending in sight. So I ask God for forgiveness, but I forfeit my life. And that night, the tunnels are off the room to look like hell. Then I dazed down for a second, then I fell. And I looked up, I saw a Lune old TCF top shelf in the stairwell. I had to be about 3 years old. I laughed, cause now I was 15. World spinning out of control. Slumped over the benches, waiting on the train, get out the stinging cold. I often visualize whoever will pull off a giant letter each car. All whole cars would be our most supreme king in it. And if I had it my way, that's exactly how I'd be bringing it. And maybe later on I warm up racks and paint to achieve that goal. And at that very moment, into the station roll a whole car, 1 letter each car, PEO. And it was like the cries of the ghetto angels of God himself had spoken. I can hear, sorry son, good idea, but you're a little too late. Be careful what you wish for, you can't die, turn around and wanna innovate. The progression of these many styles takes some time, so keep focused and always stay positive, soon you'll learn to conquer the lines. So keep focused and stay positive, soon you'll learn to conquer the line. So keep focused and stay positive, soon you'll learn to conquer the hard times. And the train through